wrestling fans. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE's Monday Night Raw here on May 19th, 2025, and we will be in South Carolina, and man, this Monday Night Raw is set up to be one of the best as we are on our way to WWE Money in the Bank, and tonight we will see a couple of more WWE Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying matches here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, wrestling fans, for hanging out here on the show. Should be a jam-packed Monday Night Raw. We will also see in action tonight the World Heavyweight Champion main event. Jey Uso will be in action tonight as he goes one-on-one with Bron Breakker after that brutal attack that we seen last week from Bron, which now means Breakker will be in action with Seth Rollins and the Wise Man supposedly at his side at ringside, and we will see if he will be able to prevail against the World Heavyweight Champion. And a lot more action going on tonight, guys, but welcome to Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we're getting started here shortly, guys. Just waiting for the start of the show. Thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit me up with any of your WWE questions that you guys have for today. Or any day, really, right? All right. And guys, we also have official breaking news as we see General Manager Adam Pearce makes it official. The newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster is Roxanne Perez. And we are live in Greensville, South Carolina, here on May 19th, 2025, for this episode of WWE Monday Night Raw.
Or you become a target. Oh, you so desperately want to die a martyr. I believe that can be arranged. And the fight is on.
And Bron Breakker went after CM Punk last week, but Punk did not go down without a fight. And an ally, maybe unexpected by CM Punk, as we see Sami Zayn came in to try to help. And it was main event Jey Uso who came to the aid of Sami Zayn and CM Punk. And the numbers game was able to catch up to Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins. But now tonight, we will see main event Jey Uso in action. Is now in your city. And Jey Uso is not going to let Seth Rollins and his new faction run things, but Bron Breakker is an unbelievable athlete. And Bron Breakker also delivers one hell of a spear. And Jey Uso found that out last week after that brutal attack backstage. Now main event Jey Uso has a big match tonight, one-on-one against Bron Breakker.
And the unpredictable, badass Bron Breakker is here. Flanked, of course, by Seth Rollins.
And there is Seth freaking Rollins as he arrives to the arena with by his side Paul Heyman and Bron Breakker, who is in action tonight against the World Heavyweight Champion. Main event, Jey Uso. And there is AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, will team up with Penta to take on the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough. And there's Penta arriving to the arena, ready to go tonight. And there's the Judgment Day arriving on the arena, as it looks like Carlito and Dirty Dom and Raquel Rodriguez are walking Finn Balor and JD McDonough into the arena. G-Way, what's up, GA? And guys, we're kicked off here tonight with the Maverick, Logan Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Logan Paul.
Logan Paul finds himself as the
Dude,
#1
straight up, Jey Uso does look jacked.
Championship. And you and I will be at ringside this coming Saturday night for an edition of Saturday Night's Main Event live from Tampa, Florida. It's 80s.
And that's right, guys. Saturday night's main event. We will see the World Heavyweight Championship on the line as Jey Uso goes one-on-one with the Maverick Logan Paul.
In any field. Look what is in his hand right there. Yeah, exactly. Prime is taking over the world just because he wanted it to happen. He has ended acts alongside his brother. Rest in peace, Divine. He is creating businesses upon businesses, and he's come to the WWE and adapted like a fish to water. Anything is possible with Logan Paul.
And now we'll see what the Maverick Logan Paul has to say. The #1 contender.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
Welcome to Monday Night Raw! Listen here, Greenville. It is a fact that I will beat Jey Uso this Saturday.
Okay.
And when I return to this ring next Monday on Raw, Logan Paul will be your new World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, I doubt that. I don't think so.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, Greenville? You don't like facts? Ha, hey, perfect. I got a lot more for you. Check this out. Fact! Jey Uso is the current World Heavyweight Champion.
Ha
Fact! Jey Uso tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania.
Yes, you.
Nah, no ye. Nah, no ye. No ye. I said no ye! Okay, fine! Yeah, fine, ye! 4 letters, 1 word, all y'all got 2 brain cells! Shut up!
Damn, Logan. And the crowd's letting him have it.
Yeetville, South Carolina won a singles title 12 years faster than Jey Uso. Fact! Jey
Ooh.
Uso cannot handle the weight of being a world champion. Fact! Jey Uso has eyes on everyone in this company except Logan Paul. Fact! And the biggest fact of them all, and my favorite, I have knocked out Jey Uso 3 times.
That is true.
3 times I have left Jey Uso unconscious, flatlined, face first on the floor.
Yep.
And guess what? Oh man, sorry Greenville. I'm gonna do it again this Saturday.
Oh boy.
And when I do, Logan Paul will become your new world.
Uh-oh. Looks like the ring general Gunther has a thing to say to the #1 contender, Logan Paul.
That his first title defense would be against this man. Gunther telling the world last week that he will face the winner of Jey Uso and Logan Paul 3 weeks from tonight on what will be a massive Monday Night Raw in Phoenix, Arizona.
Back in the world champion conversation is exactly where Gunther wants to be.
Well, 80% of his time in WWE has been a champion. Admits he does not like the fact that he is no longer carrying gold to the ring.
And now we'll see what the ring general Gunther has to say to the Maverick Logan Paul. Uh-oh.
Indeed, Gunther did tap out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania to lose his World Championship.
You seem very confident that you can beat the guy that has beaten me for my World Heavyweight Championship. So I need to assume that you're standing out here believing that you're better than me. That's very confident. And I think that's good. Confidence, as we both know, is what drives us in life. It's what got us here, right? And to be quite honest, and if everybody here is honest for 1 second, those people should show you way more respect than they do. I mean, come on guys, you might be a little bit jealous because this is a self-made social media megastar.
Some nice words from Gunther.
He built a digital empire. If I'm honest, there's things I can learn from you.
Yeah, there is, Gunther. Hey, Gunther's right. The ring general knows business. Hey, it's just business, guys. And I'm good for it. Who knew? Gunther was so smart. Okay? Whenever you want, bro. Talk to me. I'm in the locker room. No, I got a green room.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. I think there's things you can teach me. So social media, obviously, mine could need a little bit help. And just in general, your entrepreneurship, your understanding of marketing. If I think about it more, imagine the headlines. YouTuber becomes World Heavyweight Champion, right? Logan Paul as World Heavyweight Champion would be great for a business.
Maybe.
Gunther, the ring general, knows business. He got a suit and everything. He's basically in the low gang. This is crazy. Hey, respect, Gunther. This guy knows business. I love it.
Business. That's what it is to you, right? Understand one thing. To you, it's business. But to me, all of that here is very personal. Beating Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship is very personal to me.
Well, yeah, you tapped out, Gunther.
So if you take that away from me, I will take that as feeling personal, disrespected. So maybe ask Pat how I deal with getting disrespected by non-wrestlers.
Ooh!
That guy at least showed some heart, but when I look into your eyes, I don't see no heart.
Ooh!
If you beat Jey Uso, and if you square off with me on June 9th in Phoenix, all your other accolades do not mean anything, because we will square off, the bell will ring, and I'm gonna eat you alive.
Damn! And a big message sent by the ring general Gunther as he stares down Logan Paul before walking out of the ring. And surprisingly, Logan Paul with nothing to say. Oh, wait.
I'm sorry, maybe you heard them. What, are you walking away from Logan Paul? Yo, fam, I wasn't even talking to you. Of course you're walking away. Yeah.
Uh-oh, and there's main event Jey Uso behind Logan Paul. Yeet. Oh, and the super kick connects. And now the world champ gets a little payback.
fact. I'm gonna see you on Saturday. And Gunther, I'm gonna see you in Phoenix. 4 letters, 1 word.
Well, it could be a busy.
And main event, Jey Uso shows up here on Monday Night Raw to send a statement, not only to Logan Paul, repaying him for the knockout punches over the last few weeks, but now he delivers a super kick and sends a message not only to the Maverick Logan Paul, but also the #1 contender, Gunther.
Yeah, Logan Paul said a lot of things in a very confident fashion, and in the end, Jey Uso delivers a super kick to Logan Paul's jaw. If that happens on Saturday, it's over.
Yeah, but first, the main event tonight, Jey Uso's got to take on Bron Breakker later
That's
on.
right.
Switching gears, tonight, highlight of the night is brought to you by Papa John's.
Highlight of the night is the lip.
All right, guys, what an opening way for Monday Night Raw, man. We're explosive already here earlier tonight.
I teamed up against Julia and Roxanne Perez. Turning point of the matchup was here. This apparently was inadvertent, of course, as you saw Rhea get involved, and Roxanne took out her partner, Julia. And it allowed Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to take over control of this match, and man, they worked well as a team.
They certainly did, and it was a main event, and that "this is awesome" chant at the end was warranted. What a fight as Rhea and Io stand together and talk.
And then backstage, Roxanne and Julia had an
We
issue.
focus. We need after a rematch. We need Penta appears, and then we need to. Hey. There's no we.
Allow me to be the first to welcome you officially full-time to Monday Night Raw.
Thank you.
This is going to be the first day in many successful ones, I hope.
Congratulations to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez will be in action tonight. Triple threat.
And that's right.
For the Money in the Bank contract ladder match in a couple of weeks. It's Roxanne, Becky, and Natalya tonight.
And Roxanne Perez will take on Becky Lynch and Natalya in a triple threat qualifying match for Money in the Bank. And we will also see Rhea Ripley, Zoe Stark, and Kyrie Sane in her return to Monday Night Raw in another triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Congrats to both of them. The prodigy coming to Monday Night Raw is great for us.
But getting us kicked off with our first match of the evening, coming out to the ring, it is Settle Metal Penta! And the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is a tag team match. And introducing first, from Mexico, he is Penta!
See,
Penta has taken over WWE, and the fans are loving it. And tonight, teams with a phenomenal AJ Styles to look to settle some scores with Finn Balor and JD McDonough. It's tag team action, live on Netflix.
phenomenal Penta versus the Judgment Day.
I like that.
All right, guys, we're on our first commercial break here for WWE's Monday Night Raw, and what an explosive way to start. Logan Paul making a statement here before his big championship opportunity coming up this weekend at Saturday night's main event, where he will take on the World Heavyweight Champion main event, Jey Uso. But Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion, is the one who has a problem with all the confidence coming from the Maverick Logan Paul. And after giving him a bunch of of compliments, that's when Gunther reminded of how personal things have become between Gunther and the World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso. And because of that, Gunther says a statement to Logan Paul that if you think you can beat Jey Uso, that means that you think you can beat me. I don't know if you're that confident, pal, but remember, I take on whoever wins that match a few weeks from today on Monday Night Raw in Phoenix, Arizona, where Gunther will be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. But we now know that Gunther says if Logan Paul beats Jey Uso and ruins the opportunity for Gunther to get a little bit of payback against main event Jey Uso, well, that's when Gunther says that's when he's going to take things personal and have to personally attack Logan Paul. But as Gunther walks away, that's when we will see main event Jey Uso deliver a super kick out of nowhere right to Logan Paul, who finally gets a taste of his own medicine after sneak attacking and knocking out main event Jey Uso over the last few weeks. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, got our beverages ready. Let's get ready, guys. All right. Here we go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Ooh, yeah. All right, guys, about 30 seconds away from the end of our commercial break. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the show. If you guys have any wrestling questions, let me know in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on the channel. Hopefully, we'll see a better Monday Night Raw tonight than what we've seen on Friday Night SmackDown this past week. SmackDown was a little dull, I'm not going to lie. Last week's Monday Night Raw, not too bad, but we'll see what happens.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the NBA Conference Finals get underway Wednesday. On the right, Tyrese Haliburton of the Pacers. On the left, Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. They square off in the Eastern Conference Finals. But, Pat, they got into it last June at Madison Square Garden on Friday Night SmackDown.
Some things are just more beautiful when it's happening in the WWE and in the NBA. Tyrese Haliburton not scared of nothing. Neither is Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, an LA Knight, working together against Tyrese Haliburton and his pal, Logan Paul.
Life is wrestling, baby. In the Eastern Conference Finals.
And Triple H said it's almost like we wrote it, with Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Haliburton conflicting. But now we will see Tyrese Haliburton of the Indiana Pacers here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. Wow. And there's main event Jey Uso walking backstage.
Now that was interesting. You know, Logan Paul wants to talk about facts. Let me give you some facts rooted in wisdom. Everybody says I betrayed Roman Reigns. Everybody says I betrayed CM Punk. You have to betray somebody. You have to stab them in the back. You have to do something untoward that they don't see coming. So I want to tell you this straight to your face. So I can't be accused of betraying the world champion main event Jey Uso. Tonight, you are going to fight Bron Breakker. Fact. Fact. The title's not on the line. Fact. I would very rarely negotiate a match like that. Fact. I did negotiate that. Fact. Bron Breakker is not looking for your title. Fact. Bron Breakker is looking to slow down your momentum. You're that great of a champion. Fact. whether it's you or Logan Paul or Gunther, you're all short-term. The long-term plan for the World Heavyweight Championship, fact, is Seth freaking Rollins. I'll go this way. Avoid the coffee.
A lot of facts tonight.
And the wise man Paul Heyman with some words of wisdom to the World Heavyweight Champion, as Jey Uso later tonight will go one-on-one with the badass Bron Breakker. And now the phenomenal AJ Styles has made his way to the ring for this tag team match. And last Monday, we seen Chad Gable in action against Penta. And Gable would fall once again when the Mexican Destroyer is connected and Penta gets the victory.
Massive media tour. Obviously, everybody wants a piece of the El Grande Americano business. And
later on in the night, AJ.
And also later on in the night, AJ Styles was in a matchup, and Penta would be there to help out AJ Styles after the Judgment Day got involved in the matchup. And AJ Styles would connect with the phenomenal forearm and takes out Finn Balor. And that's what led to this tag team match here tonight.
Judgment Day, and for us, we get a dream tag team.
And the bell has rung. What's going on, Facts by DIP? And now we got a tie-up here underway in our first match of the evening. JD McDonough and AJ Styles get us started out. And now back to the corner, Styles separating himself from JD McDonough.
Obviously, Georgia boy.
What's interesting to me, Pat, is Carlito.
And the crowd with an AJ Styles chant. Oh, and a kick in the gut from JD McDonough. Oh, but AJ Styles counters, throwing the head of McDonough in the ring corner. And now with the chop, AJ Styles throws McDonough into the opposite ring corner. Oh, and a big boot from JD, trying to get back into this matchup. Oh, but thrown up and over. And landing right on his back is McDonough. And now AJ Styles right into the armbar submission hold. Roll through and kick back, and another roll through by JD McDonough. McDonough with a nice counter. Styles slammed onto the mat, and now McDonough is the one who's in an arm hold here. And now with that submission maneuver, hoping to wear down the phenomenal AJ Styles, now into a side headlock. McDonough thrown off of the ropes by Styles. Styles jumps over, ducks underneath. Oh, went for the drop kick, and McDonough showing the veteran presence. Oh, but AJ Styles able to hit a drop kick that JD McDonough did not see coming. And now the tag made. Penta now in the ring in the legal man. And a nice double team there. AJ Styles going for the arm there, grabbing it for Penta to kick. And now Penta really working on that arm here. Oh, and Finn Balor now in the match, catches a kick to the gut. And now a spin through knee breaker to both of the backs of those competitors of the Judgment Day. And now McDonough thrown outside. Finn Balor thrown outside. And now Penta, AJ Styles are filling it here. And now over the top rope, Styles and Penta take out the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Beautiful tag team action here. Can AJ Styles and Penta get the victory? Hell yeah, thank you, Fax. What's going on, man? Thank you guys for hanging out. So this is our first match of the night, Fax. Thanks for reminding me. I got to put that in the chat. So, all right, so first match. We got Penta versus Penta and AJ Styles versus JD and Finn Balor. Thank you, Fax. So I got that pin now, guys, for the chat, so you know what message we're on. I'll try to update that as we go. I know I got to make a better job of doing that. But thank you, Facts by DIP. Appreciate that. Crazy! What's going on? Welcome back, brother. Welcome back, you too, Facts by DIP, man. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Wow, an incredible start to our first match of the evening. It is a tag team match where we see Penta and AJ Styles teaming up for the first time, going up against the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough. It looks like Penta and AJ Styles are working good and on the same page. What's going on, Sharon? Welcome to the chat. Hell yeah, everyone's chilling. Let's go. Yo, guys, get your drinks ready. Cheers to y'all, man. Let's go. But let's get back to what happened earlier, guys. Jey Uso was in backstage there after his confrontation earlier in the evening, knocking out Logan Paul and also telling Gunther that he's coming for him. Oh, yes, Mario, dude. What's going on, man? Welcome back, dude. Hulkamania will stand tall? Hell yeah, dude. I'm a big Hulkamania fan. And dude, Crazy Nuts, definitely a big Penta fan as well. Really good tag team combination we got here. AJ Styles and Penta working together. I love it. Now, guys, backstage, we've seen main event Jey Uso get confronted by the wise man Paul Heyman, as we see Paul Heyman reminds Jey Uso of a lot of facts, but he really is trying to state the fact that Seth Rollins is coming for that World Heavyweight Championship, and he also warns that tonight Bron Breakker is coming to deliver a lot of damage to main event Jey Uso tonight. And as we see, Jey Uso will go on this Saturday to defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul at Saturday night's main event. But whoever wins that matchup will take on the ring general Logan, and Logan Paul, if he wins, will take on Gunther, and if main event Jey Uso wins, we'll have a WrestleMania rematch with Gunther taking on Jey Uso. And now we're back in action here tonight, and it looks like JD McDonough now in a headlock on AJ Styles, and during the break, Carlito with the slap to the side of the head. And now Penta in trouble. As JD McDonough works with a nice snap near takedown, makes the tag. Finn Balor with the stomp after being tagged in. And JD McDonough now back in the match as a legal man after that lion salt over the top rope. And that lands on Penta, who's taken a lot of damage early on in this matchup.
That is a weapon he has that is bigger than everybody else's. True. Now he could argue that it's also a bigger brain than everybody else.
And now JD McDonough placing Penta on the top rope.
The thickness of South Carolina cannot be under.
Penta trying to fight back in this matchup. A bunch of elbows to the gut of JD McDonough. McDonough caught an elbow to the chin and slips off the top rope. He's able to get to his corner and make a tag, though. Finn Balor now back in and on the attack. And now up to the top rope, Finn Balor trying to rip the mask off of Penta here. And now the elbows to the gut. Knock down Finn Balor off the top rope. McDonough now the legal man again. Up to the top rope as he lays down hammer fists on Penta. Penta, oh, able to counter that back suplex and turn it around for a crossbody. And now Penta trying to make it to his corner and make a tag. JD makes the tag. Penta right there, and Finn Balor able to knock down Penta before he makes it.
Judgment Day, peanut butter and jelly right now.
Balor staring down the man who's got a lot of history with AJ Styles.
And now Finn Balor with a couple of stomps throws the head of Penta right into the top turnbuckle and delivers a chop that takes down Penta. And now Balor oogling and taunting to the crowd.
1% body fat on this man.
It's incredible.
And now Balor going for a suplex, and that connects the cover. And a kick out there at 2 by Penta. And Finn Balor right back in on the attack with that nice headlock. Really trying to force Penta to tap out or wear him down. And now Penta back to his feet, fighting to get out of the headlock here. but Balor fighting back at him, but Penta delivers a kick, and now JD McDonough catches an elbow, and a Bulldog Sling Blade connects from Penta to Finn Balor, and now Penta trying to make it to his corner, and he makes the tag. AJ Styles is your legal man, and now with a huge combination and a clothesline takes down Balor, and now a forearm off the ropes, and AJ's feeling it. Finn Balor in trouble as he catches a clothesline in the corner, and now up on the shoulders, and Finn Balor with the rake to the eyes makes the tag. And now AJ Styles doesn't see it. Styles now going for the calf crusher. Calf crusher locked in, but Styles doesn't know that JD McDonough is the legal man. And now, oh! AJ able to move out of the way at the last minute, and JD McDonough takes out Finn Balor, and now, oh! The cover! Oh, and a kick out! And JD McDonough jumps off of the top rope, and instead of landing and hitting AJ Styles, he hits his own teammate Finn Balor, landing right on top of his knees, and AJ Styles takes advantage with a huge face plant, busting down JD McDonough, but somehow McDonough kicks out at 2. Now thrown over the top rope, McDonough blocking the moves for AJ Styles and hits him with the right fist. And now sliding underneath Styles. Oh, with an elbow to Finn Balor, and now off of the, oh! And an inverted DDT connects from AJ Styles after he flips off of the ring apron backwards and lands on McDonough and delivers that neck breaker. And now Carlito, oh! Throwing Styles head first into the ring post. Once again, Carlito sticking his nose and helping out. Sticking his nose into business and helping out Finn Balor and JD McDonough, who are a little bit on the ropes here in this one. Styles and Penta look like they've got all the momentum going their way. But now, because Carlito gets involved, slamming the head of AJ Styles into the ring post, does this mean Finn Balor and JD can get back into this matchup? We'll have to wait and find out, guys, after this commercial break. Man, thank you, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. See the chat's going off. Can you tell what's Goldberg's catchphrase? Who's next, right? Right, Facts? That's for sure. Let's go, Cena. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Got the Cena stuff. You know, not a huge fan of his heel turn, but hey, it's still nice to see John Cena before he retires. You know, we got to appreciate these things as much as we could do. What's going on, Shannon? AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Yeah, we got to see that a couple weeks ago, Shannon. I believe it was actually was it last week? Yeah, I think it might have been last week. We've seen it. Styles back in action on Monday Night Raw. Definitely much needed, man. Cena going for that 5-knuckle shuffle. Hell yeah, you can't see me. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, crazy nuts. So the update on Nia Jax was that cut was a little bit of a freak accident. So I believe she's going to be okay. Just had to get some stitches or whatever. But man, a lot of bleeding after that brutal match on Friday Night SmackDown for the WWE Women's Championship. And I tell you what, Nia Jax is a tough cookie, man, because that was a big blow. And after the match, she didn't really seem fazed by it too much. Obviously, they didn't show a whole lot. But from the little bit that I got to see, I think Nia Jax is going to be okay. I haven't heard anything to the contrary, so hopefully she's doing okay, though. Still a very tough blow to take there, especially losing all that blood. Cena is going to be a Grand Slam champion by winning the Intercontinental Championship for the first time. You know, Facts by DIP, I like that. But first, we got to see where Cena drops the title. Right now, there's not really anybody that is sort of sticking out as the next contender to challenge John Cena right now. So I am of the opinion that we're waiting to see Cody Rhodes come back and get a rematch against John Cena for the WWE Championship. And I believe he's going to be the next big contender, especially with the fact that R-Truth is now taking on John Cena at Saturday night's main event. I don't really know what to make of that other than, hey, maybe R-Truth is one of those guys Cena wanted to wrestle. on his retirement tour here before he actually calls it quits. I'm not too sure. So, facts by DIP, I really do think I'll follow along with you on that. I think Cody Rhodes returns and becomes the #1 contender here very shortly. So, how Cena becomes Intercontinental Champion, I'm not sure about that. But we are now back into this matchup, and after Carlito got involved into this matchup, looks like Finn Balor and JD McDonough have been in control. Now with the elbow, AJ Styles went for the clothesline. Styles, and Finn Balor take each other out with the double clothesline there. And now in the middle of the ring, will it be Balor or will it be Styles that are able to get up first and make a tag to their teammates? The crowd getting into it here in Greensville, South Carolina. Balor, first to get to his feet using the ropes, makes the tag to McDonough, and Penta gets the tag as well. Oh, and JD McDonough stumbled on the way out, and Penta off the top rope hits the crossbody, and now a clothesline, and another clothesline. Ducking underneath is Penta, and the Hurricane Rana connects. Penta, with all the momentum, he's in control. JD McDonough is in some trouble. Now in the corner, McDonough fighting back, throws Penta into the opposite corner. Penta, flips McDonough over his head and then delivers a super kick to the forehead of McDonough. And now Balor went for the clothesline, and Balor catches a clothesline off the ropes from Penta. Penta now back on McDonough. McDonough, he hits the Spanish standing fly right there, taking out Penta. McDonough pulling out all the moves in his arsenal here tonight. Now the tag made to Finn Balor. Balor heading up towards the top rope. Balor trying to deliver a huge blow here to Penta. And Penta able to roll out of the way. Balor, catches a kick to the gut. And another kick to the chin. And a Hurricane Rana takes out Balor. And now Penta, looking for the Meadow, the sacrifice! Connects, hurting the right arm of Balor, and now Finn's in trouble. Penta. Wait a minute. Balor able to roll up Penta, and the kick out there at 2. A slow count there by the ref, and a sling blade connects from Balor out of nowhere. And Balor was able to counter out of that Penta Destroyer maneuver, and now Balor has his sights set. But a huge super kick connects to the chin of Finn Balor, and now Penta's heading towards the top rope. McDonough bringing the chair in, and Carlito getting involved, catching a kick to the head. And now an Enziguri takes out Balor, and now a phenomenal forearm takes out Carlito. And JD McDonough takes out AJ Styles outside the ring. And now Penta, the Mexican Destroyer connects. Penta jumping off the steel steps takes out JD McDonough. And now El Grande Americano with the headbutt. And El Grande Americano with the cheap shot to the back of the head of Penta. And now Finn Balor to the top rope. And the coup de grace connects. The cover.
And El Grande Americano screws Penta again. Here are your winners.
And that's right, guys. Your winners here tonight. It's Finn Balor and JD McDonough. The Judgment Day! And once again, El Grande Americano is getting involved in Penta's business, costing him the match here tonight.
Not Jack Gable. Penta hits a Mexican Destroyer on JD McDonough on the outside. Penta thought he had it. El Grande Americano comes back.
Watch, he's adjusting the mask. He had a darn metal plate in there. You know it as well as I do.
He might have said, my forehead, but in Spanish, because he's El Grande Americano.
I'm sure that's what he said.
Not Chad Gable. And it was 4-on-2, and inevitably, Judgment Day gets the win over AJ Styles and Penta after a phenomenal match.
Once again, El Grande Americano cost Penta a matchup.
And once again, El Grande Americano costing Penta a match. This time, AJ Styles also catches it.
Thanks so much, Cole. I am here with Women's World Champion Io Sky. And Io, congratulations on your victory last week. As a former Money in the Bank winner, wanted to ask your thoughts on this upcoming match. I know you have a lot of experience there, but now you're on the other side of it. So how are you feeling with the winner potentially targeting you?
I know what it takes to win Money in the Bank. But whoever wins, I'm ready for anyone because I am the genius of...
Where are you now? Because if I remember rightly, you've never been able to beat me one-on-one.
I'll be ready for anyone.
Okay, well, I already put down one champion. I got no problem putting down another.
And Becky Lynch, the man.
Oh, the man, Becky Lynch. With an opportunity to qualify for Money in the Bank.
And after Becky Lynch confronted the Women's World Champion Io Sky backstage, she graces the crowd with her presence as she gets ready for our next match of the evening.
That Money in the Bank is a massive opportunity. And one of these three women would be a step closer if they win tonight to a championship.
Happy Monday, guys.
We'll talk all about it. It's live on Netflix.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys, looks like our next match coming up next is another Money in the Bank ladder match, qualifying match, another triple threat match here tonight where we will see Becky Lynch in action here. Will she be able to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match? We will find out coming up next here on Monday Night Raw. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. How's it going, guys? Hope the chat's doing well. Happy Monday to everybody. All right, guys. So the Women's World Championship picture is starting to look a bit broader, if you will. There's a lot of women that could really come to be in contention for this Women's World Championship right now. But the big news we did here earlier today on Monday Night Raw is that we heard Roxanne Perez is the newest member of WWE's Monday Night Raw, as she will now be part of the Red brand here, moving up from NXT. And now we'll see Roxanne Perez really start to cut her teeth here on the main roster here on Monday Night Raw. And this is big news, especially after just finding out on Friday that Julia is now the newest member of WWE's Friday Night SmackDown, as she'll be the newest superstar on the Blue brand, as we'll see hopefully these two ladies really elevate the women's division, not only on Friday Night SmackDown, but also here on Monday Night Raw. I hope you guys are doing well. Chat, if you have any wrestling questions for me, whether it's about this Monday Night Raw or anything else coming up here soon, let me know, guys. Keep in mind, we do have Saturday night's main event coming up this weekend, and in just a few more weeks, less than a couple months, I believe, we will be at WWE's Money in the Bank. Or we'll be there, I should say, doing a live here on the Tim Reynolds Show. So that should be a pretty dang good match to call for you guys here. And man, football's right around the corner, guys. So I'm excited. Got a lot more stuff coming to the channel here, guys. So hope you guys are doing well. Me personally, getting better every single day. Just trying to you know, grow the YouTube channel and make sure paying attention to my mental health, you know, taking care of my wife and the house as best as I can. Right now, the job hunting's been a little difficult, but hey, we're making it through, doing the best we can, just trying to stay positive, keep moving forward, and we'll see soon. Oh, look at that. Crazy Nuts with the question. Thank you, man. Shout out Crazy Nuts 73 in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. He says, who's next for Dom? I'm not exactly sure. Right now, the Intercontinental Championship picture looks a little muddled, if you will. For me, if I had to do a guess right now, especially because Penta's already had a couple of title shots, I think maybe Finn Balor, like inside the Judgment Day, could be one of those guys who goes after the Intercontinental Championship. I am dying to see another singles run for Finn Balor. I really do think he deserves it. I don't really care much if he stays heel or babyface. I just think we need to see Finn Balor on another heel run.
I don't want to be here, brother. I got super kicked in the face. I'm going to call you back, bro. Not the time, Seth. Please, just leave me alone. Please. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home.
I get it. But just hear me out, man. Got a big match coming up this Saturday. World Heavyweight Championship shot for you. Jey Uso is going to get hurt tonight. He stuck his nose in my business where it didn't belong, and he's going to pay for it. Now, whether he walks out of Greenville or he's wheeled out of here on a stretcher, come Saturday, he's not going to be 100%, which means the odds are in your favor. And if you can get past Jey Uso, and if you can get past Gunther, I'll be waiting on the other side for you. And you will know who to thank if you've got that World Heavyweight Championship on your shoulder. Maybe we run it back from WrestleMania a couple years ago. Except this time, World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Seth is talking to Logan Paul, guys. Possibly a recruitment here? Could we see Logan Paul get recruited by Seth Rollins?
Logan Paul. He's got a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity.
And we also see in the ring the newest member of Monday Night Raw. It's Roxanne Perez. And this triple threat match is now underway. It's a Money in the Bank qualifying match as we'll see Natalya, Becky Lynch, and Roxanne Perez. As we see Becky Lynch trying to get on the same page with Roxanne, hopefully to take it to Natalya. A double team possibly here? But wait a minute, Becky Lynch tried to fool Roxanne, and Roxanne seeing it coming. A roll up here by Natalya and a kick out by Perez. The Prodigy now one-on-one with Natalya inside the ring. Goes off the ropes, a nice roll through there. Oh, and a slap to the side of the head to Natalya. Natalya, not phased, stops the kick and slams down Perez face first. Oh, but Becky Lynch grabbing the ankle of Natalya, throwing her outside the ring and into the barrier. And Becky Lynch, the man, now getting back into the ring after pulling Natalya out of it, throwing her into the barrier, and now it's Perez and Lynch one-on-one inside the ring. What's going on, Sam? What's up, Christopher? And now Becky Lynch went for the manhandle slam, the roll-up. Wait a minute, the Prodigy, a nice bridge pin maneuver there and a kick out by Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch going for the disarmer, and the roll-up here. Perez able to counter. Now she's going for the crossface. Roxanne Perez almost has the crossface locked in. Lynch able to roll through, but a roll through by Perez. Lynch able to kick out. And now Lynch right back to the disarmer, trying to lock in that submission maneuver, and Perez won't let her. Another pinning combination here, and a kick out by Lynch. And now Perez going right back for that cross-face maneuver here, and it's locked in. But here's Natalya, and the drop kick takes out Lynch and Perez.
Already on SmackDown, Alexa Bliss became the first woman to qualify for the 6 spots in this match. 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown.
Oh, and a nice suplex there from Natalya to Becky Lynch. And another suplex there connects to the man as Natalya goes for the cover. And a kick out at 1 by Becky Lynch. And just like we heard on Friday, guys, Alexa Bliss was the first woman to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And now Natalya working on Becky Lynch here with the back stretcher. A beautiful wrestling submission maneuver here. Becky Lynch trying to fight out of it.
Continuing to punish and torture Becky Lynch here.
And Natalya trying to force a submission tap out here. And switches over as she kicks Becky Lynch to the mat. And now going for the sharpshooter. Natalya going for the sharpshooter, but Becky Lynch counters and she's into the disarmer. The disarmer is right there. Natalya. Wait a minute, Perez. Oh, and a little Hurricane Rana. Woo, Perez went for that cartwheel knee, one of her signature moves, and that misses. And oh no, Becky Lynch went for the manhandle slam on Natalya. Natalya is able to pull through that match, and now a boot to the face from Perez. But Natalya with a right hand right back, and now off the ropes goes Perez as she's slammed down by Natalya. Natalya with the stomp on the back of Roxanne and a boot to her face. And now Becky Lynch with the sneak attack and went for the suplex, but Natalya able to counter, but she catches a back elbow. That's a nasty one there from the man, Becky Lynch. Now off the ropes goes Lynch. Natalya not able to connect on that clothesline as Becky rolls through.
Becky Lynch is okay with people knowing that.
And Roxanne Perez now back into the ring.
And now Roxanne Perez. Oh, Natalya with the drop kick, and now Perez takes out both Becky Lynch and Natalya outside the ring as she jumps through the bottom rope and takes out both of her other female competitors. And oh my goodness, guys, I think it can't be the smallest one ever, right? Hornswoggle has definitely hit a smaller Hurricane Rana, but oh my goodness, man, Roxanne Perez bounces off of the ropes, and as Becky Lynch is trying to put in the disarmor on Natalya, she hits a mini Hurricane Rana, and I couldn't help but just laugh, dude. It was so adorable and so cute. What's going on, Keegan Vogel? Thanks for coming back, man. Seth Rollins was talking to Logan Paul. Very interesting conversation there. To me, possibly even setting up, maybe could we see Logan Paul as the next member of this new faction with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman and Bron Breakker? We're still waiting to see who the third member is going to be. We all know there's going to be one, but we'll have to wait and see what happens as Seth Rollins reminds Logan Paul that Jey Uso's not going to be 100% at Saturday night's main event after he faces off tonight against Bron Breakker. So if he wins the World Heavyweight Championship and is able to get past Gunther, Seth Rollins says he'll be waiting around the bend for Logan Paul and that World Heavyweight Championship, and that Logan Paul will know exactly who to thank if he's got that World Heavyweight Championship on his shoulder. Crazy Nuts, what's going on, man? Says, I feel I lost my job in February. Still looking to. I have bowling and fishing to keep me busy for my mental health. Plus, unemployment helped out. You know what I mean? Hey, I know exactly what you mean, Crazy Nuts. I appreciate you sharing your story and your experience in the chat. Definitely helps me out. I'm experiencing sort of the same thing as well. being up where I'm at, I'm not around a lot of friends, at least within, you know, driving distance or short distance to be able to go, you know, lift the spirits up or, you know, get out of the house or, you know, get out of your own head a little bit like that. But I'm very thankful that I have such an open and really loving and caring wife for me to be able to talk to her about my problems and sort of just get those out there in the open, you know. I love my family as well. My brother, you know, he's definitely one of those guys, one of my confidants that I go and try to talk to anytime that I'm sort of struggling with these sort of things. And, you know, it's hit or miss, guys, to be honest with you, because, man, like, ever since I've been dealing with this, I would have thought, maybe I got more time to, you know, do more content on here on YouTube and stuff like that. But it's just not always that easy, man. You know, you wake up every day, there's other stuff that you got to do and get done, especially with dealing with unemployment, trying to apply for jobs. And to be honest with you, man, it's exhausting, you know, just applying for jobs for hours on end. It's honestly, for me, like, it's tough, man. It really is. I'm a hard worker. I'm more of a go-getter, if you will. But just going around and applying at jobs all day is just, it's disheartening, really, especially when nobody hits you back up. You know what I mean? So, but guys, we are now back and live here for Monday Night Raw as we have this triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match happening, and Roxanne Perez is now in control with the uppercut to Becky Lynch and the uppercut to Natalya. Back and forth goes Roxanne Perez from ring corner to ring corner. But here comes Becky Lynch, and the right elbow connected to Natalya instead of Perez. And Perez trying to roll through, and then Natalya with the huge clothesline takes out both Becky Lynch and Roxanne Perez. And Lynch able to kick out of that cover there by Natalya. Natalya going for the sharpshooter, but Roxanne Perez, got caught. And now she's on top of Becky Lynch. And now Natalya went for the double sharpshooter, but a kick out there. And now Perez with the super kick takes out Natalya and Becky Lynch.
Roxanne.
2 super kicks in a row. And now
support the women.
Coming up through the ranks. Here comes Perez with the lion salt moonsault off the middle rope, the cover. And a kick out there at 2 by Natalya.
John Cena, your time is up, my time is now. She thinks of herself as the future. And
now Becky Lynch going for the manhandle slam, but the roll through by Perez. And a kick out at 2 by Becky Lynch. And now the kick to the gut by Perez, going for pop rocks. Oh, Becky Lynch able to counter. And now the manhandle slam connects. The cover. Oh, but Natalya able to break up that 3 count. Becky Lynch hits her finishing maneuver. And now the cover here by Perez and a kick out. Natalya tried to take advantage of the manhandle slam. And now all 3 women are laid out in the ring.
Money in the Bank opportunity.
Alexa Bliss has already qualified for one of the 6 spots from Friday Night SmackDown. One of these women will join her. We have another qualifying matchup later on tonight.
And now Becky Lynch and Natalya are going at it, right hand after right hand. And still going at it. Natalya, now the one with the momentum. Off the ropes. Oh, and the elbow connects. And now once again, off the ropes. Becky Lynch, though, catches an elbow from Natalya. And now thrown into the corner. Natalya looking for a German suplex of sorts. Becky Lynch holding on. Wait a minute. Roxanne Perez now to the middle rope. And Pop Rocks connects. The cover. Oh, and a kick by Becky Lynch breaks up that 3 count. And we see Roxanne Perez able to hit the Pop Rocks finishing maneuver on both Natalya and Becky Lynch, as Natalya was holding on to the back of Lynch almost like a German-like suplex as she's flung around the ring. And then Becky Lynch, quick to get back to her feet to deliver the kick to break up that 3 count before Perez can get the victory.
For the Money in the Bank contract ladder match and perhaps change the trajectory of your career. The event 2 weeks from Saturday in LA.
Change the trajectory of your career, your life, your family's life, your future, your legacy, everything.
And now Roxanne Perez trying to battle it out against Becky Lynch.
She wants to First, Roxanne's little bubble, and what's going to...
Oh, and a big exchange of slaps from these two ladies back and forth. And now Perez and Lynch are going at it. And a huge elbow and an uppercut from Lynch. And a big boot to the gut. Perez now in trouble. But Perez able to counter and... Oh! Nice throw and toss there by Perez on Becky Lynch. And now Perez is in control of this matchup. Heading towards the top rope here. Perez looking for a high-risk maneuver. But Becky Lynch able to stop and hits her with the right hand.
How is anybody going to get anybody?
Now we see Perez hanging up on the top rope here. And Becky Lynch and Roxanne are fighting it out up here on the top rope. And now, wait a minute, here comes Natalya. And Natalya's got Becky Lynch up on her shoulders. And Becky Lynch, now thrown into Roxanne Perez. And Natalya with the sit-out powerbomb. And the cover. And a kick out at 2. Natalya almost had the victory there, using Becky Lynch as a battering ram, picking her up on her shoulders and hitting Roxanne Perez with Becky Lynch. And now Natalya with a superplex to Roxanne Perez from the top rope, the cover, and a kick out at 2. Natalya delivers the superplex to the Prodigy, but that doesn't put her away. So now Natalya going for the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter's locked in. Roxanne Perez, middle of the ring, is in some trouble. Can Natalya force a tap out here? Can Natalya qualify for Money in the Bank? Oh, but the Bulldog sling blade from Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch went for the disarmer. Natalya with the roll-up. And a kick out there at 2. And now a big clothesline right there. Takes out Becky Lynch from Natalya. And now Roxanne Perez in trouble. Natalya going for the sharpshooter again as Perez keeps fighting back, trying to avoid being locked into this maneuver. But now once again Roxanne Perez locked in the sharpshooter. And now Becky Lynch. It's a double sharpshooter. It's a double sharpshooter! Are you kidding me? Natalya! Is she gonna make both these women tap? And now, making it to the bottom rope is Becky, but no! Roxanne Perez is pulled away, the roll up here! Wait a minute, Natalya able to roll through and keeps the sharpshooter locked in! She's got it locked in! Becky Lynch, though, with the manhandle slam to Natalya! But wait a minute! That's Lyra Valkyria and the right hand of Becky Lynch. And now it's Valkyria taking the fight to Becky Lynch at ringside and throwing Lynch into the ring. And now Lynch catching some right hands, and it looks like Valkyria is going to cost Becky Lynch this match. And Lynch throws Valkyria back into the ring. Oh, and now drops her with a drop kick as Becky gets back into the ring. And now Natalya looking to take advantage here. And Lyra Valkyria stealing Becky right out. And oh no, Pop Rocks connects. And Roxanne Perez gets the victory here as she qualifies for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What a huge match here. Natalya really put up a hell of a fight. But now Valkyria is the one who came out to deliver a little payback to Becky Lynch. And she cost Becky Lynch this match and this opportunity at the Money in the Bank ladder match. And now the two women that have qualified for this 6 women Money in the Bank ladder match is Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss. And this match is already shaping up to be one of the best women's Money in the Bank ladder matches of all time.
Your financial tag team partner. Cash App is always in your corner.
Yes, they are.
And there's main event Jey Uso backstage in his locker room. And there's Sami Zayn.
I know you're doing a lot right now. I saw what's going on with Logan. You got Gunther looming. I just want to let you know. Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, Paul Heyman, all of that, you don't need to deal with that. I'll take care of that on Saturday, all right? I know you got Bron Breakker tonight. Handle your business. I want you to know for the numbers game, if they play that, I got your back, all right?
Thanks, Luce.
Good?
Good, man.
Come on, man, give me a little. There you go. All right, take care of business.
Thanks,
bro.
Luce.
You got it.
Beats.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Roxanne advance to the Money in the Bank. Who joins her? Will be Kyrie Sane, who returns to the ring for the first time since December after a hand injury. Or will it be Zoe Stark, looking to make the next step in her career and qualify for Money in the Bank? Or will it be the Eradicator?
Listen to that pop for the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
Later on tonight, this place just erupted for Marty.
But guys, coming up next, he is what I'd like to call the Great White of the WWE. It's Fight Night, baby!
Shout out to Fathom. Shout out to Fight Night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
And the next match is scheduled for one fall. And introducing first, he is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And for all of the gingers who got a little bit Irish in them all around the world, Sheamus is in action here on Monday Night Raw as he goes one-on-one. Coming up next with the Aussie, oi, Grayson Waller. And thank you everybody for hanging out here on the show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're unfortunately here on another commercial break, so we're going to have a little powwow, just me and you for a little bit. We got about just a little over 2.5 minutes on this commercial break, so it's going to be awesome. So let me ask you this, chat. Who do you think will be the third member of this new faction with Seth Rollins teaming up with Bron Breakker and with Paul Heyman, the wise man, now finding a new Paul Heyman guy? I don't know, man. Logan Paul seems like a very, very interesting person to possibly join this new faction, but Logan Paul to me just doesn't seem like the faction mixing type, if you will, right? I mean, sure. They're calling this new faction with Seth Rollins possibly Evolution 2.0. Now, I think that's a little much considering these guys just got started. They just started teaming up together, but we know what Seth Rollins really brings to the table, and we definitely know what Paul Heyman brings to the table. Now, Bron Breakker, to me, I could easily compare him to someone like Batista. Maybe that's just because of his size. Maybe that's because of the way he wrestles inside the ring as such a big, strong, burly dude. But hey, I like this sort of team up with them, right? You could definitely see some Triple H qualities in Seth Rollins. I think we all know that, right? We've seen Seth Rollins and Triple H sort of mesh together in storylines before. You know, the handpicked guy by Triple H back in the day was Seth Rollins, who portrayed Roman Reigns, right? So I could sort of see this, you know, fitting really, really well. But now this third member, guys, this third member has me stumped because right off the top of my head, if I had to pick somebody, I would have picked, you got to pick like a young gun type of guy, right? And to me, right off the top of my head was a guy like Austin Theory, right? Because, excuse me, Austin Theory is a guy that honestly could really elevate this group and could use an elevation of sorts. I don't think he's a bad wrestler, and I damn sure don't think he's bad in front of the camera on the mic, and I think he's underused just a little bit. But the thing is, with WWE right now, I think we have a lot of talent that's being underused right now in WWE, and that's sort of a good problem to have if you're WWE, right? But they've somehow, some way have got to get this corrected. I know right now the biggest question going on both WWE Monday Night Raw and SmackDown is how are they going to elevate the tag team division, especially with the women's tag team division on SmackDown and Raw, and how are they going to get the tag team division as a whole from the guys on Raw and SmackDown SmackDown from both of those rosters and locker rooms to really start elevating that tag team division. That I'm kind of excited to see. But as far as the third member goes with Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman, it's kind of anyone's guess right now, man. So maybe Logan Paul, maybe Austin Theory. If you guys have any other examples, let me know. As we return to Greensville, South Carolina, and the fact of the day on June 4th, 2012, John Cena defeated Michael Cole in a no disqualification match main event in Greenville, South Carolina. Of course they would mention that.
Obviously, my name is Michael Cole, and don't you forget that.
We're going to remember you as the guy tonight who got his ass kicked.
He was not lying, brother. It was a nice trip down memory lane watching this. And John Cena chopped and slopped Michael Cole all over Greenville.
I didn't recall it quite going like this.
Well, I'm happy we could remind you because take a look. I learned something about you. What? That is the most insanely placed tattoo in the history. Let alone everything going on down yonder. And then the thought of, look at Charles Robinson, who has seen everything in the business. He was disgusted by John Cena slopping AR's barbecue sauce all over your shaved chest. But the tattoo placement, the bulge will say, and the inathleticism that you showcase here in Greenville will be remembered during your Hall of Fame ceremony, pal.
Yeah, well, this is absolutely disgusting. And I have to admit that it wasn't one of my finest moments.
You're a main eventer, though, Cole. Never forget it.
But I would say that I didn't have to be put to sleep to get my tattoo.
Jeez.
And that hurt.
Attitude adjustment from Michael Cole might have corrected his entire career and led him to this moment now.
Not quite as embarrassing as Heidenreich, but embarrassing enough.
Oh, brother, I saw that.
So I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page here. Are you absolutely sure that's what you want? Yes. Okay, medical says you're clear, so next week I will give you your match one-on-one with Rusev. Good luck.
It's gonna need a lot more than luck. Rusev's gonna end your career just like he did to that clown Otis. Frankly, it's gonna be nice to see Alpha Academy put down for good.
He isn't worth it.
Oh boy, Chad Gable getting in trouble again.
What do you want anyway?
Pierce, I know the Creeds have their big tag team championship match next week. That's great, but what about me? What about Gable? I'm here to talk Money in the Bank qualifying matches for myself and Ivy 9. What do you got?
I could have swore we already had this conversation.
Does anybody knock around here?
What's going on, man? I just want to talk to you a little bit because we got that triple threat tag championship match with your boys next week, you know?
Nothing personal, but those championships are coming with my team next week.
Okay, maybe not, but the one thing that we can all agree upon is the fact that we don't want the Raiders to win. Nobody does, right?
Yeah, good talk. How about we take it anywhere but here? Thank you. Sounds great because it smells like a midlife crisis in here anyway.
Yeah, man, help me out of here, bro.
Thank God.
For the new day. I told you he was a man.
General Manager Adam Pearce seems to have his hands full. And now the bell has rung as we see Grayson Waller get ready to go one-on-one with Fight Night Sheamus. And now Grayson Waller just kind of like hopping around here. You can tell he's a little nervous facing off against Sheamus. And Sheamus can't get his hand. Ooh, and a slap from Grayson Waller to the big man. And Sheamus didn't like that one.
Get his payback on his tag team partner last week.
And now rolling around the ring, Grayson Waller right now into the headlock. Sheamus throwing Waller off the ropes. Oh! And they clash with shoulder bumps right there, man, as both men stand tall. Neither one knocking down the other. And now Grayson Waller into a headlock. Sheamus trying to battle back here in this one. And now Sheamus picking up Waller with ease, but Waller right back into that headlock, clamping down with the left arm. Thrown off the ropes goes Waller and right into another shoulder tackle, and Waller stands tall once again, impressing Sheamus. Sheamus picking up Waller now. Waller slammed into the ring corner there pretty hard. Back first. And now the referee's got to break up both of these men. Waller, quick to get around Sheamus now. Waller still trying to use that sort of quick wrestling background technique to try to be faster than Sheamus. But Sheamus now locking in the wrist arm lock and grabbing at the chin. But Waller able to counter, looking for a German suplex-like maneuver. A nice toe drop there. Drops Sheamus to his mat. But Sheamus able to counter there. And now right into a headlock on the mat goes Sheamus, now in control of the matchup. Waller still trying to battle back. Now they're in the corner, and the referee has to break them apart.
Sheamus just enjoys the fight. He enjoys the brawl.
Oh, and a big right forearm, and a nice combination here from the Aussie, Grayson Waller. But Sheamus doesn't like it as he stops Waller in his tracks and went for the arm drag. But Waller counters, and then Sheamus able to counter the same arm move. And now the slap to the side of the face knocks down Grayson Waller. Hell yeah, Johnny. And now, oh, a huge backbreaker to Grayson Waller as Sheamus drops the back of Waller on top of the knee. And now Waller tossed across the ring like a rag doll. And Waller is now in trouble. And again, thrown like a rag doll. Waller is wallering right now, folks. It is not looking good for the Aussie man as he is taken out of the ring by Sheamus with that huge clothesline over the top rope. And that crowd in Greensville, North Carolina, or South Carolina, I should say, is loving it. And now heading out the ring is Sheamus. Grayson in some trouble here. And now with that headlock locked in, Austin Theory. Oh! As we see Sheamus, oh my goodness, goes headfirst into the ring post and then thrown onto the ring table. And now Grayson Waller, oh! With momentum as he jumps into the ring and slides back out. And he uses a big clothesline there to take out Grayson Waller, or take out Sheamus, I should say. Should Grayson Waller really be able to get the victory here over Sheamus? We'll have to wait and find out. But thank you, ever guys, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for my live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. Guys, this episode here on May 19th, 2025 is for you guys. Thank you, fans, for hanging out here on the show. I appreciate all the love and support. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Right now, we're about another 2.5-minute commercial before we get back to action. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the show. Johnny, what's going on, man? Hashtag bring Raw back to cable. Hey, I was just as shocked as anybody when I seen that Monday Night Raw went to Netflix. But, I mean, let's face facts, guys. The cable companies couldn't give them a deal like Netflix was able to give them. So, this is a huge deal for WWE. But, hey, as someone who's been a wrestling fan my whole life, I think not having Monday Night Raw on cable, I think that's a little bit of a bad move on their part. If I was WWE, and I know this is probably impossible when you think about it, but I'd try to have it where you have it on Netflix and cable. But, hey, that's just me, man. Crazy, what's going on, brother? Appreciate the kind comments, man. Thank you, dude. Terry, a new person in the chat, says, are we watching old school? Hey, old school WWE might be pretty good, man. Might be pretty good. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out on the show. If you guys have any wrestling questions, let me know in the chat, or just anything you guys want to talk about or ask. Make sure you guys just hit me up. I appreciate you guys hanging out here, man. You're making Monday Night Raw a lot more fun to watch. Not too bad of an episode here thus far. We're about a little over halfway through now. Yeah, a little over halfway through now, looks like. So, for me, a little bit better than SmackDown. SmackDown was a little bit of a bore fest on Friday, I'm not going to lie. This one a little bit more interesting for me. I like the interactions backstage thus far. Like seeing the New Day there, coming in and General Manager Nick Aldis' office and talking to Chad Gable and Ivy Nile of American Made, who I guess American Made has a big tag team title championship opportunity next week, as we just found out there's going to be a triple threat tag team match for the World Tag Team titles next week on Monday Night Raw. I guess we'll find out who all the participants are, but I believe it's American Made and the War Raiders taking on the New Day, so that should be pretty interesting. It definitely seems like General Manager Adam Pearce has got his hands full with this Monday Night Raw roster. That is for sure. And now, as we come back to this matchup, Grayson Waller.
Theory's making a lot of strange facial expressions out here as he watches Waller.
And now there's an Austin Theory chant going on in the arena here. After Grayson Waller sucks chants were ringing around the arena before the commercial break, and that chop didn't phase Sheamus at all, and neither did that one, as Sheamus just stares down the Aussie, and as Grayson Waller tries to bring it some more, Sheamus just gets furious, and now the chops to the chest. And Waller trying to get out of it, and Sheamus won't let him, and Austin Theory is loving it. Dang, man.
Chops to the chest of Grayson Waller.
And now Waller with the counter there. And guys, very interesting question from James. I'll get to that in just a moment here, James. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. And now Waller looks like he's walking out on this match after Waller got right back into it. Oh, maybe not. Waller now jumping back into the ring, and now, a nice face buster there, the cover, and Sheamus able to kick out at 2. And a nice move there from the Aussie as he jumps into the ring and delivers that face smash there. A nice maneuver, grabbing Sheamus and planting him face first on the mat. And now Austin Theory looking ringside as Grayson Waller now walking the middle rope here.
Now Austin Theory, I don't know what Theory.
Oh! And a knee comes out of nowhere from Sheamus as the Great White Shark just delivered a knee to the face of Grayson Waller, who jumped off the middle rope with momentum. And that was a huge knee. And now Sheamus is feeling it. Sheamus with the clothesline in the corner. Grayson Waller's in trouble. The slam down. And now after that manhandle slam, Sheamus is feeling it. Grayson Waller's in some trouble. And now Sheamus with an inverted, almost neck choker submission maneuver here. And Waller tossed around like a rag doll, almost like a clover leaf, if you will, as Sheamus just held the neck and head of Grayson Waller. And now going after the face and mouth of Grayson Waller. This is brutal from Sheamus.
Terminator style when he puts both fingers in.
Yeah, why so serious there from Sheamus?
And now a big elbow there from Waller and a kick to the chest as he tries to fight back. And a nice elbow there to the side of the head of Sheamus, knocking him onto the ring apron. And now, no. Waller, don't do this. Waller, don't. And now the beats of the battering from Waller. And Sheamus just looking on until he's had enough. He stopped it. And now Waller's turn as he's going to be placed. Wait a minute. Sheamus. Wow. Was going for a version of white noise there on the ring apron. And Sheamus losing his footing, still able to connect that move to Grayson Waller. And now, Waller knows what's coming. Everybody in the arena knows what's coming. And Waller able to get out of it at the last second as those beats of the battering were about to come to the chest of Waller. And now Waller, he says, I'm good. As Grayson now is going to try to walk out of this match. And now Sheamus grabbing the head of Grayson Waller, and now Waller, after he was stopped by Austin Theory, is catching a beat down. The beatings of the battering with the crowd getting into it. And Austin Theory is laughing his ass off. And now Sheamus looking for the finisher here. And bro kick connects the cover. And Sheamus gets the victory over Grayson Waller.
I can't get over the fact that Austin Theory is, let's just call it like it is. He's laughing at his buddy Waller getting beat here tonight.
Yeah, he signed Grayson Waller up for this match. He tried to give him a motivational speech about not quitting, and
well, that cost Waller any chance of getting away from the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Grayson was thinking about leaving maybe the whole company. And it ended with him.
So James Doggett in the chat says, how's it going tonight, bud? Well, I have one question. Are the rumors true or false about Jon Moxley coming back for Roman Reigns? Now, James, obviously, I don't have any inside information other than as a WWE fan with the information that I know. I don't see Jon Moxley or possibly Sasha Banks returning anytime soon. But when you see like somebody like CM Punk gets a chance to come back, I guess anything's possible. But for right now, I don't see Jon Moxley, a.k.a. Dean Ambrose, or Sasha Banks ever returning to the WWE.
Of the NBA playoffs. Pat from Indiana. I'm a massive New York Knicks fan all the way back in 73. 70 years old. I was at the Garden watching the Knicks last championship win. But Pat, I think we got to make a bet on this.
That's right. If the Pacers win, Michael Cole would do an entire Raw in a tank top. And if the Knicks win, which they won't, Pacers in 5, maybe 6. We'll see.
Well, what are you going to dress then?
I'll wear a full suit like the Fox.
Okay, that's the bet. Well, earlier on today, I had the opportunity to talk to Tyrese Haliburton, the Pacers, via satellite from Indianapolis. Welcome again, Tyrese. You know, I've been in these top secret recording sessions over the past couple of months, lending my voice to a very special character in the 2K video game.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news, Tyrese Haliburton will be a part of the Dunks and Destruction package with the WWE 2K25 video game later this year. Congrats to you, Tyrese. This has to be a dream come true, my brother.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. Obviously, I got the opportunity to come and be in the Garden and experience that and get in the ring a little bit. So I'm excited about being a playable character in the game.
So WWE talking to Tyrese Haliburton, who's now a playable character in the WWE 2K25 game.
From you and Jalen Brunson getting into it. Jalen, of course, the star of the New York Knicks last June in SmackDown in Madison Square Garden. Did you ever think that the rivalry would get to this point where you're going to be in the Garden Wednesday night, just a few steps away from perhaps playing in your first ever NBA Finals?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, we would probably have to see the Knicks again down the line after that series last year. And I didn't know when, but I knew it would happen eventually. And here we are. So I'm excited about it. Obviously, this is a special rivalry that I'm excited to be a part of and, keep adding chapters to it. So I'm looking forward to it.
I love that we got both voices in this interview thus far. I also love the fact that you're in a video game for WWE and he has his own commemorative merch right now at WWEshop.com. You got merch, you're in a video game. Now, in the near future, obviously, this rivalry with the New York Knicks, deep hatred between these two teams. How does it feel to be right in the middle of it, and how does it feel to be taking on the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, obviously this has been a special rivalry dating back to the 90s. It's like Rock Austin almost. Fans love this stuff, so I'm excited to be a part of it. Last year, I think that I didn't know what I was necessarily getting into. I knew it was just going to be a competitive series, and now understanding the hatred between the fan bases and how serious our rivalry is.
Indiana Pacers all-star point guard Tyrese Haliburton talking about the rivalry between the Pacers and the New York Knicks as they head into the 2025 Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA playoffs.
Oh, shut up, Cole. You biased piece of trash. Don't you listen to this, Tyrese. You're making time for us out of your day. Don't listen to this trash bag.
But Tyrese, I know you're going to be watching Saturday night's main event on NBC, and I want to ask you your prediction for the main event between Jey Uso and Logan Paul for the world title.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, so you guys know I was in the garden with Logan. Logan's my guy. He's also from Cleveland, just beat the Cavs, so he texts me, back and forth after that series as well. So I would love to say Logan, but I know where my heart lays right now. I know where I'm standing. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeah, I'm with Jey.
Okay, I like to hear that.
Tyrese, congratulations, and good luck in the Eastern Conference Finals on Wednesday night.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, good job giving that kid tickets, and a first-class tickets and a suite hotel in Indianapolis for a month.
All on Pat's show today.
No, yeah, you did that, though, out of your pocket, my show. You're a good man.
I think you should pay for it.
No. Good luck, Tyrese.
Yeah, Pat, you should pay for it. Nonetheless, Pat and I will be ringside Saturday night on NBC, streaming.
What an awesome interview.
July 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. What a matchup. CM Punk teaming up with Sane to take on Rollins and Breakker on Saturday night. Pat, how about this one? It's not for the
And yeah, guys, we will see John Cena, the undisputed WWE champion, will go one-on-one with R-Truth at Saturday night's main event coming up this Saturday.
For John Cena, it's a beautiful thing, and R-Truth has a chance with John Cena's moves.
And we also will see a steel cage match where we will see Damian Priest go one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. Yeah, they are. And I can't wait. And we also will see main event Jey Uso go one-on-one with Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I think that's how a lot of people feel.
All at Saturday night's main event. Let's check in with Kathy Kelly now.
Thanks, Cole. Well, speaking of that match, I am here with the ring general, Gunther. Earlier tonight, you said you didn't care who won between Logan Paul and defending World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso this Saturday. But with others now targeting that championship, is your game plan different heading into June 9th?
Ooh!
It's been a while. It's been a while since we shared the same space. I just wanted to come here and let you know that the work you did with my World Heavyweight Championship, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good stuff. You know? You're a pretty good champ.
It's an interesting conclusion. I heard about the long-term plan. But for a visionary, Seth, you're pretty short-sighted.
Ooh!
Because you're definitely not the long game around here. I am the future around here.
All right. I'll cut the crap. I came here out of professional courtesy for someone I thought I had respect for. So I'll give it to you straight. If you happen to find that World Heavyweight Championship around your waist again, you will be treated no different than anybody else. You will make yourself a target.
You know what, Seth? Please. I cannot wait. In fact, I am eagerly awaiting it.
Woohoo! And Gunther's not backing down from anything that Seth Rollins is throwing his way. And Rollins better watch out, man. But this is my brutality! And with the huge pop from the crowd, sleep dream The devil's in your dreams. I eat, sleep, breathe. Yes, look at my eyes. Yes, it's devil inside. It's the devil inside. And guys, coming up next.
Ripley begins her quest at an opportunity at another world championship. Looking to qualify for Money in the Bank. Triple threat action. Live on Netflix.
What an opportunity.
Mommy wants it all.
And that's right, guys. Our next match coming up here on Monday Night Raw is another Money in the Bank qualifying match, a triple threat where we will see the Eradicator Rhea Ripley take on two opponents in this match, as she will be taking on Kyrie Sane, who makes her return to the Red Brand after being out with an injury for the last few months. And we will also see returning to action Zoe Stark in this matchup that you know Rhea Ripley has gotta be the favorite here tonight to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank match. What's going on in the production? My favorite wrestler right now is Cody Rhodes. My favorite wrestler of all time is Stone Cold. I'm a huge fan of The Undertaker. Huge fan of Hulk Hogan. Huge fan, let's see, old school. I love Triple H. Triple H is really good watching. Love Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is really good growing up too. Newer guys, love John Cena. John Cena was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on with a few of my other favorites, man. But, you know, right now I'd say Cody Rhodes is probably my favorite. Who's your guys' favorite wrestlers, guys? Let me know in the chat. Man, now we're here on another commercial break, but should be getting back here shortly, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Demons in your dreams. Look at that. Kobe's like, yo, Seth Rollins, dog. Okay, Kobe. Okay. Seth Rollins is pretty good. Pretty good. I am him, says Kobe. Okay. Hey, word. To be the man, you gotta beat the man, as they like to say. Oh, Kobe Lopez says he is Seth Rollins. Is that what you're saying, Kobe Lopez? Kobe Lopez and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is sneaking into my chat here on my YouTube channel saying, what's up, Tim? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that WWE kid. Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes and The Undertaker. Love that. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm the huge fan of Jey, but I was more of a fan of Jey when he was a tag team with his brother. I gotta be honest with you guys. Don't get me wrong. No hate whatsoever towards main event Jey Uso. He's doing a lot right now, and I am so happy for him. I'm still a fan of his, but I was a bigger fan of Jey Uso back with the tag team days, man. I mean, to be honest with you, we're going to look back on it, and you're really going to see that main event, the Uso brothers, they really helped out the tag team division for a long, long time. I'll tell you that.
7th where worlds collide at Kia Forum and Money in the Bank and Intuit Dome. Individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Money.
South Carolina.
And that's right, guys. We are here live for WWE Monday Night Raw in Greensville, South Carolina. And making her way to the ring, it is the return of Kyrie Sane.
From Yamaguchi, Japan, Kyrie Sane.
ladies and gentlemen, Kyrie Sane returning to action here on Monday Night Raw tonight. She's been out since December, where she suffered a horrific hand injury. I spoke to Kyrie earlier today. She told me she's 100% and she's ready to make some noise. This should be an incredible triple threat matchup tonight to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Alexa Bliss qualified on Friday.
And Kyrie Sane with some gold coins for the crowd with a nice pirate outfit here. A nice return from Kyrie Sane, who's been out for a few months with a gruesome hand injury. It's nice to see her back in action here on Monday Night Raw.
And an eye patch that pays homage to one cameraman of ours at ringside.
A one-eyed man can somehow do his job better than when he had two. Kyrie Sane, welcome back.
Again, the rules of a triple threat match. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will advance to the Money in the Bank contract ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday in Los Angeles.
Rhea Ripley doesn't have gold around her waist, so she's looking to make that happen.
As we saw earlier tonight, Pat, there are no countouts, no disqualifications in a triple threat match. Lyra Valkyria getting involved, costing Becky.
All right, guys, we're ready to get this triple threat match underway here on Monday Night Raw. And we see Zoe Starks in action now with a big shoulder thrust right into Kyrie Sane. And now Rhea Ripley on action. Oh, but the roll up here by Zoe Starks and a kick out at 2. And now Kyrie Sane going for the cover here, but Rhea Ripley, oh, hits Kyrie Sane with a huge German suplex, and a drop kick connects from Zoe Stark. And now stopping at the head and chest of Rhea Ripley. Zoe Stark now in control.
Zoe has been in 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches in her career. Kyrie Sane, Rhea Ripley looking to qualify for their first.
Uh-oh, and now with a slap and a shove to the side of the face from Zoe Stark. As the crowd keeps chanting, "Let's go, mommy!" And a huge shoulder tackle from Rhea Ripley takes down Zoe Stark.
In our industry, which is why Rhea Ripley is so
now dusting her shoulders off is Rhea Ripley. Zoe Stark, though, oh, got caught as the drop kick connects, taking down Stark. And now Rhea Ripley in control, but wait a minute, Kyrie Sane in now with the headlock. Oh, but she's thrown off the back of Rhea Ripley. And Ripley, though, catches a boot for her troubles in the corner. Kyrie Sane, oh, catches an elbow from Zoe Stark after being thrown over the shoulders of Rhea Ripley. And now Ripley catches a Hurricane Rana for her troubles. As Kyrie Sane gets the crowd back into it here, back to her feet.
One-time NXT Women's Championship tag.
And now Kyrie Sane. Oh, didn't see Zoe Stark coming.
Zoe may have gotten hurt. I believe she hurt her knee when she came off that top rope. Zoe's hurt.
And now Zoe Stark, I think she injured her knee as she went for that attack on Kyrie Sane. And now Zoe Stark in a lot of pain.
Check on Zoe. Zoe came off the top rope, tried to hit Kyrie Sane with that sniper-like drop kick.
And now Rhea Ripley staring at the briefcase as Kyrie Sane and Rhea try to figure out what to do here.
Zoe Stark, this is a tragic situation. Zoe, who's had knee injuries in the past.
And now it's so bad, they're going to go to commercial break, and this does not look good, folks. You don't see this very often in WWE ring, at least like that, but it looks like Zoe Stark has injured her knee and is in need of medical attention. Hopefully she's all right, but it may look like Zoe Stark is done for this particular matchup here, and could be done for a while if it's a injury as bad as it may look right now. So we'll wait to see what happens when we get back here from commercial break. Should be another couple of minutes here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel here on Tim Reynolds Show on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for all the support. Appreciate y'all, man. Cheeky. So, guys, interesting Monday Night Raw has been happening thus far. Seth Rollins walking around reminding everybody of what's to come. To me, I don't know, man. This arrogance of Seth Rollins is definitely one to keep your eye out on. And the reason I say that is because I don't really think anybody's intimidated by Seth Rollins. You know, like, to me, I don't see Seth as one of those guys that you're legitimately, like, scared of to step inside the ring with if you're these guys, right? And I know I'm just of my own opinion when it comes to that. But for me, like, I'm really, really interested to see how this faction goes, honestly, like, towards the future here for WWE, because really Seth Rollins, I think, was made to be like a leader of a faction, if you will. And I think this is a good move for him and his storyline going forward. But we'll see what happens.
South Carolina is this triple threat match between Rhea Ripley, Kyrie, Sane, and Zoe Stark is now a one-on-one match to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Zoe Stark, moments ago, tried to deliver that sniper missile drop kick off the top rope. She landed awkwardly, and the fear is that she has re-injured a knee that was surgically repaired and kept her out of action.
And now Kyrie Sane caught by Rhea Ripley and tossed across the ring. And you guys heard the breaking news. And a kick out there from Kyrie Sane. So the breaking news is, unfortunately, Zoe Stark has been removed from this triple threat match, as it looks like she has injured or re-injured a knee injury that she suffered in her career before.
And she's got Kyrie center of the ring. Will Kyrie tap out?
And it is the prism lock here from Rhea Ripley as she's trying to get Kyrie Sane to tap out here. As both of these ladies are trying to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Kyrie Sane making her return to the WWE after being off with a few months with a hand injury. Oh! And Rhea Ripley gets tossed headfirst into the middle turnbuckle.
Fantastic.
And now the big elbow there from Kyrie Sane connects. And now Zane's in control.
Kyrie now top rope.
From the top rope. Oh, Rhea Ripley, though, catches her. Oh, but the headbutt there from Kyrie Sane from the top rope. Sane, oh! Got caught! The cover! And a kick out at 2. And wow, Rhea Ripley caught Kyrie Sane with a drop kick in the middle of the air as Kyrie Sane went for a big maneuver, and here catches a boot instead. That big crossbody top rope maneuver almost worked for Kyrie Sane, but Rhea Ripley able to counter. And now Rhea trying to gather her thoughts as she tries to get back into this match.
We talked about it earlier, Pat. It can change your life and your career.
It changes everything in an instant. Rhea Ripley's been there.
And now Rhea Ripley going for the riptide here. Kyrie Sane, though, able to counter. Oh, and the spinning back fist connects. And Kyrie Sane is feeling it. The drop kick to Rhea Ripley, who now stumbles into the corner. Kyrie Sane building up momentum here. Oh, and a big running clothesline connects to Rhea Ripley. And now Kyrie Sane heading up towards the top rope, looking for the high-risk maneuver here.
Io Sky as well. And now Kyrie Sane, top rope going to the inside.
Oh, and she went for the insane elbow, but Rhea Ripley gets the legs up And that hurts, coming down hard. And now Rhea Ripley trying to regain momentum here. As it looks like the right arm suffered all the damage there on Kyrie Sane. And Rhea Ripley trying to get herself back to her feet.
Is at stake. Changes everything for you. One-on-one.
Then qualifiers begin next week here on Monday Night Raw.
And now a big right elbow connects to the chin of Kyrie Sane. And Kyrie Sane says that's all you got, with a right hand of her own to the face of Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea likes it. And now a right hand from her. A right hand from Sane. A right hand from Ripley. A right hand from Kyrie. A right hand from Rhea. And now Sane. It's her turn. Will she retaliate? With another elbow she does. And more elbows from Kyrie Sane as she looks to get the win in this matchup. Went for the spinning back fist, but the headbutt connects from Rhea Ripley. And now the Riptide connects. The cover. And Rhea Ripley gets the victory. And now becomes the third woman to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Rhea Ripley now joins Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss, filling 3 of the 6 spots for Money in the Bank. What a match for Rhea.
Once it became a one-on-one match, we thought it favored Rhea Ripley, and Kyrie Sane certainly put up a massive fight in her comeback since December.
And now Rhea Ripley joins Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss to fill out half of the WWE Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
On Monday Night Raw, also want to send our well wishes out to Zoe Stark, who is injured in this matchup here tonight. Well, you know, tomorrow, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant will dive into everything Monday Night Raw. It is, of course, the Raw recap. And the special guest is none other than Indiana Pacers' Tyrese Haliburton. We'll talk a lot more about being in the 2K game and, of course, the NBA Eastern Conference.
I'm happy more people are learning about Tyrese. He's a great superstar. He's incredible in our city. And the Pacers are about to battle the Knicks.
We'll see. But next week, Monday Night Raw is going to be in Tampa, Florida, capping off what's going to be a great weekend.
That's right, guys. Next Monday Night Raw will be in Tampa next week as we see Akira Tozawa of Alpha Academy goes one-on-one with Rusev.
Doing what they're doing and
not a good idea, Tozawa.
He left the company, he said. And that has made him a very dangerous man.
They go one-on-one next week on Raw.
And a message from Rusev.
Tozawa. I admire your courage and loyalty to your friends. But you must be hiring cheers and delusion of applause to challenge me. I was just trying to do what's best for you. Trying to fix you. Like I fixed myself. But you go and challenge me, you ungrateful little man. I was born in the Tempest. I am the son of thunder. Who are you to challenge me? A weed dumped in a blade. Now, you've got my attention and you've got a problem. You should have thanked me and walked away. Instead, you listened to them. You're not your brother. Remember, your ego might get you cheered. But your arrogance will get you slaughtered. To Tozawa-san, next week on Monday Night Raw, I will embrace your challenge with open arms. And after I beat you senseless and I tap you out, I am going to forgive your stupidity and forget your existence.
Yeah. Good luck, Tozawa. Meanwhile, Bron Breakker has his orders. Break Jey Uso. Seth Rollins says, make him pay because this is personal now. And for the World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso, it's about revenge and survival. Jey versus Bron Breakker.
live on Netflix.
And that's right, guys. Our main event matchup is coming up next here on Monday Night Raw, as we will see the World Heavyweight Champion main event Jey Uso taking on Bron Breakker. Yeah, guys, I see Crazy Nuts 73 asked a question in the chat saying who's going to be in the Money in the Bank match for the men. So right now, Rey Fenix is the only one who has qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. But before tonight, we only had one member for both the women and the men's Money in the Bank ladder match determined. So tonight, we've already determined 2 more members of the women's ladder match. So that match is halfway filled out now with Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, and Rhea Ripley now all qualifying for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Right now for the men's, Rey Fenix is the only one who has qualified. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And guys, also I have memberships now available on my YouTube channel, so feel free to sign up for those if you guys are interested. Thank you for all the love and support, guys, right here. Thank you, wrestling fans, and thank you, WWE Universe, as we get ready to get back for our main event here on Monday Night Raw. We just have a little bit left of our commercial break to go. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Appreciate you guys, man. I hope you guys are having a great Monday thus far, too. Bum bum bum, ba da da, da 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 da, ba da 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 da. So what you guys think of the show thus far? Let me know in the chat. What would you guys grade this Monday Night Raw thus far? Me personally, I probably wouldn't give it much of a high grade, to be honest with you, but not a bad show. All right, guys, and we're fixing to come back here for Monday Night Raw.
With Steph McMahon features sit-downs and people from all walks of life, sports, entertainment, business, and more, to learn the story and hear their journey. This week's guest, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Catch What's Your Story this Thursday on Steph McMahon's YouTube channel or any audio platform where you get your podcasts.
Absolute quality of their They needed to get it, and they got it. I love it. I knew you guys were going to win. I can't wait for Liv to come back from the I love it.
Hold on. What is she doing here?
Listen, guys, play nice. We've been chatting the last couple of weeks, and I'd just like to take a moment to formally introduce Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day. Because, you know, I've been thinking about what Dom said a couple of weeks ago about how we might need some more numbers around here. I think we should talk to Liv. No, look, Liv is going to appreciate this. You have me, JD, and Carlito all covering your back. But Raquel and Liv have no one.
I still think we should talk to Liv, especially with all the Judgment Days.
No. Listen. She's not a member of the Judgment Day. But, you know, sometimes we need a little help around here. And in that case, we have Roxanne.
Look, I'm just still trying to find my place here on Raw, and I really admire what you guys have done. And I got you guys presents.
See? 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 Huh? See?
Me?
Huh? What do you mean?
We've been introduced. You've given us your presence. You can go now. Liv will hear about this.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hey, just announced.
And oh boy.
Dominic Mysterio and Alexa Bliss are headed to Fanatics Fest. Don't miss your chance to get up close and personal with your favorite WWE superstars, along with a stacked lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tom Brady, Kevin Durant, Derek Jeter, Peyton Manning, and many more.
So it looks like the Judgment Day do some recruiting, or at least Finn Balor does, trying to get Roxanne Perez to be sort of backup, if you will, for the Judgment Day. I really do think that this is going to backfire on him, but there's been plenty of other moments where I thought Judgment Day would be over, and they weren't, so.
Memorial Day for Monday Night Raw. And check out what we got next week. Got more Money in the Bank qualifying matchups, including the start of the men's bracket here on Raw.
That's right. You can classify Money in the Bank as one of the most important nights of the year for WWE superstars. And qualifying matches are in abundance.
And good luck to Tozawa.
Yeah, Rusev's on a warpath right now, and Tozawa's next. And good luck to Tozawa, but that feels like Rusev's night.
And this could be fun. The World Tag Title's on the line.
And that's right, guys. Next week, we see the World Tag Team Championships on the line in a triple threat tag team match with the New Day taking on the War Raiders and American-made the Creed Brothers.
Oh, yeah, Cole.
It's been a long night, but always got to yeet.
Me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, there's a lot of people who can put it down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet.
What'd you call it? Yeetville, South Carolina earlier tonight?
That's right.
Yeetville.
And the mayor just showed up. Our champion.
Well, for Jey Uso, tonight's not about defending the championship. Tonight is about, well, revenge and retribution, but more importantly for Jey Uso, it's about surviving to get to Saturday night's main event, to get to Logan Paul, to get to that title defense.
This is life at the top, Jey Uso.
Now in your city! Yahoo! Me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, there are a lot of people who can put it down like this.
Jey looks good.
Looks great with a gold around his waist, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Gold grill. Gold title. Gold sunglasses. This man is oozing champion right now.
Come on, chat, let me get a yeet.
With every yeet.
Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, there's a lot of people who can put it down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet.
Okay. Hey, good yeeting, Cole.
You got that right. He's definitely one of the best performers in WWE.
Weighing in at 242 pounds,
some good eating down here in South Carolina.
That's some good eating.
And tonight, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by...
Me, oos. Okay, they want is just me, oos. Okay, they want is there are a lot of people who can't put it down like this. Talking about yeet, 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 yeet. Oh. And this next match is scheduled for one fall. And introducing Jey Uso's opponent, he is the unbreakable badass Bron Breakker.
You know, Pat, a lot has been made in the past couple of weeks about the weight of carrying the World Championship and whether or not Jey Uso can carry the weight and the responsibility of being World Champion. Well, if he can run the gauntlet that could face him over the next 3 weeks, then he'll prove he can handle the weight of the title. Tonight, it is a non-title affair against Bron Breakker. But he has to get through Breakker because Saturday night, he's got Logan Paul with the title on the line. It's Saturday night's main event. And if he survives Saturday night, 3 weeks from tonight, he has to defend against the man he beat at WrestleMania. That would be Gunther. Can Jey Uso run the gauntlet? Will he be up for the challenge?
And the bell has been rung. And now Bron Breakker going in on Jey Uso, but Uso able to move out of the way with some right hands, but a big knee to the gut stops that momentum. And now some shoulder thrust to the gut of Jey Uso in the corner there, as Bron Breakker already delivering
It changed from business to personal for Rollins.
I think the last person
a beatdown here.
Just days before.
And now Uso going for the right hand.
Yeah, Breakker with nothing.
Yeet.
It's not about winning this match for him. It's about
hitting him down.
And now Breakker tossing Uso into the corner. Uso jumping over top. And oh, the uppercut connects to Bron Breakker.
Chase going toe-to-toe with Breakker tonight.
And now a clothesline takes Bron Breakker outside the ring. Jey Uso with all the momentum. And now off the ropes goes Jey Uso. Oh, and the suicide dive through the ropes takes out Bron Breakker. And now we'll be back to this main event matchup after this here shortly. What's going on, Sam? No LA Night Wrestling today. He's on SmackDown. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Heyman did betray, or, you know, in his words, he didn't betray him, but yes, Heyman is now part of Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker in their new faction, no longer a part of the Bloodline and Roman Reigns, who we have not heard from Roman Reigns since the Raw after WrestleMania. So I'm actually pretty curious on what's going to happen going forward with Roman Reigns. It's going to be really interesting to me how he comes back in to the WWE here, hopefully within the next few months, but you never really know. You never really know. Yeah, but you're probably right, though, man. I think Heyman had to portray the OTC. Just part of the storyline. It's how the storyline had to evolve, you know? So... Oh, yeah. All right, guys, just waiting to get back from commercial break here for WWE's Monday Night Raw's main event match of the evening. Woo!
About this match tonight, Pat.
All right, guys, back in action.
The third time these two have gone one-on-one. Back in September, remember, Jey Uso beat Bron Breakker to win his first singles championship, the Intercontinental title.
Oh, and Bron Breakker full speed with the clothesline takes out Jey Uso. And we're starting to see a rivalry build up here as Bron Breakker takes out main event Jey Uso with that huge clothesline with all that momentum.
At the same time, he's garnered hundreds of millions, if not billions of views at this point for running that speed off of those ropes and then spearing people in half.
Yeah, I show Steve about that.
That's Carlito about that. That's basically anybody that's been on the receiving end of his super spear.
And that's right, Bron Breakker delivers one hell of a big super spear that everybody should be well aware of.
Paul Heyman likes what he sees. Paul knows talent, there's no doubt about that. You'll have to wonder how long he's had his eyes on Bron Breakker.
It seems as he was a boy.
Oh, and Breakker able to catch Jey Uso out of midair, slams him in the ring, and the kick out at 2.
Second generation.
Breakker taking his time. Jey Uso able to take advantage, catches him not looking with the right hand, then climbs up to the middle rope, and Bron Breakker catches him out of midair and slams him down to the mat. And now the disrespect here by the challenger, stomping on the chest of Jey Uso after slapping the World Heavyweight Champion across the face.
You know, Bron Breakker, the first member of the Steiner family to actually hold the singles title here in WWE. And a two-time Intercontinental Champion, twice NXT, one-time NXT Tag Champion. Great belly-to-belly throw by Breakker.
And a big belly-to-belly throw to Jey Uso connects.
Of the grip there from Bron Breakker as Paul Heyman continues to motivate.
And Jey Uso now in trouble as Breakker has been in control of this matchup here for the last several minutes. And now picking Jey up by his beard.
And think about Jey Uso having to... He's a bum! He's a bum!
Well, I'm not quite sure I agree with that.
Jey Uso's got a world title.
Oh, but now Uso fighting back. Bron Breakker can't get a right hand in as Jey Uso delivers with the big right hands, and now, boom, another big right knocks down the challenger. And now Jey Uso with the splash in the corner and the enziguri to the head of Bron Breakker. And now Breakker's in some trouble. Oh, and the huge backside suplex connects the cover. And a kick out at 2.
Rollins would be happy if Jey knocks off Breakker tonight, or that man Paul Heyman.
I think all anybody really wants at the end of the day is Bron Breakker to do some damage to Jey Uso. That's what that group definitely wants. That's what Logan Paul is certainly hoping for as well. Bron Breakker was to get a win and beat up our champion. Be a turning point evening, I think.
And now both men slow to get to their feet. Jey Uso went for the enziguri. Oh, but it connects anyways as Bron went to block it. But Jey Uso was able to connect with that enziguri anyways. And now, going off the ropes with momentum. Oh, diving outside, but Bron catches Jey and slams him into the ring post and on the announcer's table. And now, Bron Breakker up on the ring apron now. The dogs are barking in Greensville. And Bron Breakker with the clothesline takes out Jey Uso. And wow, what a feat of athleticism there from Bron Breakker as he delivers that jumping clothesline that connects, taking out the World Heavyweight Champion right there in front of the announcer's table. So now we're on another commercial break here, guys, but will Bron Breakker be able to get the victory here over the World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso, or will Jey Uso be able to overcome the odds and get a victory here, which will build that momentum heading into Saturday night's main event coming up this weekend, where he will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the Maverick Logan Paul? And could Logan Paul possibly be the new member of this faction with Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker? I'm not so sure. What's going on, Little Dice? But it definitely is worth talking about, because I think we all know there will be a new member, a third member here of this faction here with Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, and Paul Heyman. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, guys, should be coming back any second now for this main event match on Monday Night Raw.
Breakker barking.
Come take this from me! Hit me! Let's go!
Breakker. Jey Uso's going to take his invitation.
And now after that slap to the side of the face, Bron Breakker picking up Uso on his shoulders, but Uso able to get out of it. And now the exchange of right hands from these two challengers. These two big superstars going back and forth with the right hands. And now Jey Uso with the momentum. Oh, but the big jumping knee stops that momentum from Breakker, but a big enziguri connects. And now Breakker went for the clothesline off the ropes. Oh, and the Samoan drop connects. The cover here. Oh, and a kick out at two. And Bron Breakker
7-8 feet in the sky.
thrown very, very high up in the sky with Jey Uso hitting the Samoan drop, but Bron Breakker able to kick out before the count of three.
Yes, it is.
And Paul Heyman can't believe what he's seeing. Jey Uso really bringing the fight to Bron Breakker here in this matchup. And now Uso going to the top rope here. But Bron Breakker able to get up quick enough to stop the momentum and stop Jey Uso on the top rope. And now Bron Breakker heading up. This looks like trouble. Uh-oh. Breakker possibly looking for a superplex here.
And again, Jey able to
But Jey Uso able to counter here. And now with the headbutt knocks Bron Breakker off of the middle rope. But Breakker, wait a minute! The Breakensteiner connects the cover. And a kick out there at 2. And Breakker can't believe it.
The Steiner family's athleticism knows no bounds. Earlier he leaped.
And Paul Heyman shaking his head, can't believe what happened.
He climbs the ropes so easily at 240, 250. This guy's a specimen.
Yeah, intense as they come. And I believe he's about to make an example of Jey Uso here.
And now off the ropes. Oh, but the super kick connects the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Bron Breakker. And Jey can't believe it. Jey Uso delivering a super kick with momentum from Bron Breakker, who was going for the spear there, with momentum bouncing off of the ropes. And Jey Uso hits him with the super kick.
Oh, Heyman looking on. Scared to death for Bron Breakker, it looks like.
And now, Uso looking to find a way to get back into this match. But wait a minute. Paul Heyman already up on the apron here, causing a distraction. But there's something also going on in the crowd. Bron Breakker grabbing the steel chair here. And now Breakker in trouble. Oh, but the super kick there connects to Breakker before he's got a chance to use the steel chair. Paul Heyman with the distraction. And now Jey Uso trying to build momentum here. Oh, and what is that? Paul Heyman grabbing at the ankle of Jey Uso. And now, uh-oh, Paul Heyman now on the run here. Jey Uso trying to come after the wise man. Paul Heyman gonna go one-on-one. No, it's Seth Rollins with the sneak attack. And everybody knew it was happening. And the bell has rung as Seth Rollins is now livid.
Now the beneficiary.
Paul Heyman suckered in Jey Uso. Rollins is able to attack.
Oh, and now Jey Uso back on the attack here, bringing it to Seth Rollins, but now Bron Breakker with the attack from behind. And now the brutal attack from both Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker on main event Jey Uso continues. But here comes Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is here.
And Zayn hesitating to get inside the ring. It's 2-on-1. And the crowd calling for CM Punk. And uh-oh, he's here. And he's arrived. It's CM Punk. And these two teams staring each other down. And now Sami Zayn, CM Punk going at it. Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins taking the fight to him. But Punk And Sami Zayn knocked Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins outside the ring. And now Breakker with the right hand to Punk. And Rollins and Zayn are going at it here. And now Sami Zayn on top of Rollins with the right hands until Bron Breakker breaks it all up.
Second Braun, dangerous. Sami and CM Punk on the same page.
Yeah, Rollins and Breakker now fighting out of the arena.
And now spilling into the WWE Universe. Rollins and Breakker are getting it to Punk. Wait a minute, Punk! Oh, with the hammer fist as Sami Zayn was being attacked. Punk able to come in and lend a hand. And now this attack continues into the crowd there on Monday Night Raw. Will these two continue to beat the hell out of each other at Saturday night's main event? And what's going to happen next week when Monday Night Raw comes to Tampa, Florida? But uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh! Logan Paul with the knockout punch.
The only one that Jey Uso has to worry about Saturday night.
And Logan Paul with another sneak attack knockout punch that destroys main event Jey Uso, knocking him out to end Monday Night Raw once again. Does this mean Logan Paul has all the momentum he will need to become the World Heavyweight Champion this upcoming Saturday? Well, we'll have to wait and find out. And this has been your WWE Monday Night Raw live play-by-play right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on all of YouTube. It's right here. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and we'll see you guys next time right here with your live WWE play-by-play from yours truly. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Thank you guys for all your love and support. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my memberships that are now live on my YouTube channel as well, and hit me up along all my other social media platforms, including X, Instagram, and Facebook. Make sure you guys tune in to Tim Reynolds Show next time. We are live here on the channel, and I will see you guys shortly. Thank you once again, guys, for all the love and support. Appreciate you guys. Have a great evening. Peace out.